Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and welcome back to the next episode of the Police Greatest Hits series. In this video, you're going to learn how to play Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic, as recorded by the Police on guitar. And if this is the first episode in this series you've seen, I'm posting a brand new song lesson for every single song on this classic Police compilation album, their greatest hits. And I'm gonna leave a playlist linked up down below so you can check out all these videos. Now in today's video, we're covering Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. And I looked this song up on the internet and really no big guitar teacher on YouTube has covered this song. So I'm excited to jump into it and really break it down. And I think the main reason is that it's really not the most guitaristic song. It's really like a keyboard song. And I recently was watching a Rick Beato interview with Sting, and they were talking about this song. And here's what the guitar player who plays with Sting said about this song.
Funny you mentioned that song because I've never really known what to play on that song.
Yeah, it's very unguitaristic.
I've never really figured it out.
So if the guitar player who's playing with Sting doesn't really know what to play on this song, how do you think all the rest of us feel? So I'm gonna try and go through it and break down a main guitar part that you can use that's gonna kind of get a little bit of the keyboard flavor and then some of that classic Andy Summers sound with the add 9 chords. And it's gonna be a great part for you to work out and play along with the recording. Now keep in mind, this is not an easy guitar lesson. There are a lot of chords to know and a number of different sort of arpeggio picking techniques that I'm gonna use. So it's definitely more of an advanced lesson, but in my opinion, this may be one of the greatest songs that I've ever covered on this channel because the writing and the way it's all put together is so genius. But before we dive in, I wanna hook you up with a gift right away. If you're new and you haven't grabbed my ultimate fretboard guide, you've gotta get this. It's gonna show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And this is a system that I use for basically mapping out the fretboard. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. All right, well, with that said, let's break down this song. Let's break down how to play Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic as recorded by the Police on guitar. Now we're going to start off with the intro progression, and it's 4 bars long, and then that's also used for a big part of the verse, and it just comes back throughout the song. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me start off by showing you the progression, and we basically have a G to an A, and then we move the bass notes. So we're going to start off with this shape. It's a G add 9, and I'm playing the 3rd fret of the low E, then muting the 5th string, then open, 2, 3, and then you could include that open high E in there as well. It's a great chord. And then we go to an A sus4. And this is from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 3. So I'm doing a bar there with my index finger, and I'm muting off the high E and the low E. So, then we go to a G add 9, like this chord, but we're gonna put the B in the bass. So this is what I meant by changing the bass notes here, putting what's called the 3rd of the chord in the bass. So here I'm gonna play from the 5th string down, 2, open, 2, 3. Then we keep these 2 notes here, but I'm gonna switch to these fingers, and then we'll put a C sharp in the bass. And it's like an A sus4 with a C sharp in the bass. So those are our changes. We've got then it restarts. Beautiful progression. A little tricky there. So that's what I would play for that progression. Now there are little piano licks in there like that you can play, and that's starting on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, just 3, 2, 0, then second string, 3, 0. You could do that after the last chord. So add that in there. Now, the technique that I'm using here with the strum hand is called arpeggio picking, but I don't really have a specific pattern. It's more of like a style. Where you just kind of keep your hand going, and the main rhythm is like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. I'm thinking 16th notes in my head. 1 E and a 2 E and a. But I want to start each one of those patterns with the bass note. So I'm creating this bass motion. Okay, then Sting comes in, singing. We do that again. Okay, then we do it one more time, just 2 bars. And we go into the chorus. So here we have some syncopated rhythms. I'm going D, G, A, D, G, A, D, G, A, D. So it's just the cycle of those chords going around. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. Right, some syncopated rhythms there, changing on those 16th note pushes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. Then every little thing she does is magic. Back to the top. So the chorus goes to an A chord here with 1 finger, then I put the C sharp in the bass, then do a D. This is just from the 5th string down, 5, 7, 7, 7, a D bar chord here. So A, 1 finger bar, then add the 4th fret on the 5th string, then go to a D like this. Every little thing she does is magic. 1 E and a 2 E and a. Again, changing on those 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. We do that 3 times. Then we go. Okay, we have what's called a 2-4 bar. So we're just gonna play 1 E and a 2 E and a, then 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a intro. So there I did A to the A over C sharp. Then I went to a new chord here. And a new chord here. This is a B flat add 9. Again, that Andy Summers thing. And the Police thing is the add 9 chord. So we've got 1, 3, 3, 1, 1. It's like a B flat bar chord, right? But we just adjust it to make it an add 9. Then C over F. Which is a great sound. I mean, you got this and that sort of sound there. So the easy way to play this is just 3, open, 1. And then you can play the open high E if you want. I'd probably just play these though. 3, open, 1, starting on that 4th string. So then everything goes again. Back to the intro. Then we do the verse. Do this progression 3 times. Last time. Moving on. Chorus. Every little thing she does is magic. second time, we go on to the bridge. But before we do that, we do this again. B flat to C over F. Then the bridge goes like this. Okay, here's the first 4 bars, and this is that I resolve to call her up 1,000 times a day. We go B flat, add 9, A minor 7. Okay, that's just from the 5th string down. Open 2, open 1, open. Then we go to G minor, but I'll play this very police chord here, G minor 11. So that's 3, mute the 5th string, 3, 3, 1. And back to A minor. B flat, A minor. Okay, that's the first 4 bars. Here it is again. And then, but my silent fears have gripped me. Then we go from a B flat add 9 to a C add 9. We just bring it up 2 frets, like this for 4 bars. Okay, then we tie it in with that same part that we used before basically the measure before the chorus. D, G, A, D. Every little thing she does is magic. Okay, then we go back, we play a longer chorus. Then we have this final section after the chorus, and that comes out of the chorus. Now I know my love for her goes on. We tie in some of those chords from the bridge. Okay, we have this last progression. It goes B flat, add 9 to C over F. These are all 2 beats each. Then G minor 11, A minor 7. Then B flat, add 9 to C over F. So that goes. Then we end with a bar of D. Repeat. Now here I'm strumming more like the chorus. Now as the band gets into it, we start anticipating and pushing all those chords, putting them on the 16th notes, the last 16th note right before the downbeat. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Okay, then when we end, we just stay on the D. It's a big enough umbrella. It's only me that ends up getting wet. Congrats on making it through this classic Police Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic guitar lesson. Keep in mind that there's a lot in there between the arpeggio picking techniques, the chord shapes, and the syncopated rhythms and the key changes. Really, you could see from a songwriting point of view, this is a masterpiece of a song. So take your time with it, rewind the video, and go over any parts that are unclear, and just work it out step by step. And then when you're ready, go and play it along with the recording. And to help you even more, make sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. Hope you all are enjoying the Police series so far. I'm having a blast going through these tunes. Leave a comment down below and let me know your #1 favorite Police song. Just comment it down below. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon.